Hi there, this is Caroline, herbalist, naturopath and nutrition consultant. And tonight I'm talking to you about ritual and tradition. Now I've set up this YouTube channel to talk to you about different aspects of healthcare and how they can help you to stay well, be well, get well, etc. So I talk to you about the herbs that are around our environment different times of year, and I'm talking to you now about the rituals and the different attributes of health, our spiritual, emotional, mental and physical healthcare, and how that all makes up who we are and how we can stay well. So without further ado, tonight I'm talking to you about Diwali. Now Diwali is the Indian festival of lights. Okay, ding, here we go. And Diwali it got its name, or it came into being from a time when King Rama ruled India. And he was exiled. He had a very, for a man of royalty, he had a very unfortunate life circumstances happened to him. A lot of unfortunate life circumstances happened to him. He was exiled to the forest for 14 years, whereby in the forest his wife was stolen from him and abducted by this King Rabana. Okay, and this King Rabana had 10 heads. You know, I don't know if you've ever seen any Indian movies, but they are something else. It's amazing, this thing. So he had 10 heads, this guy. And so King Rama had to basically try to get rid of this other king. So he waged war on him and went to Sri Lanka to defeat him. Anyway, he managed to defeat him and managed to take his wife back, and they ended up going home together. So as they entered their home, the townsfolk of where they lived all lit candles in all the windows and all the streets. They lit rows of candles everywhere, because it was a symbol that the light had defeated the dark. Okay, not only that, but it's also a symbol of that joy had defeated despair, that good had defeated evil. And it was really a very poignant time. And it is also, now we take this symbolism, and the Hindu culture celebrate this every year for this 5-day festival, and they celebrate this as, like I said, it's good defeating evil. Okay, now I have my friend here, Mr. Pumpkin Hat, because it's just to show you that this also comes around the time of the new moon in October and November. Now I always find this quite interesting time, because this is a time where we celebrate Samhain. Okay, now Samhain is the Celtic pagan New Year. Okay, it's the beginning of the new year. Okay, so it's like coming in, you know, bringing in that, celebrating the death of the old, celebrating those that have gone before us, celebrating our ancestors. In Spain they celebrate, and Latin America, they celebrate the Day of the Dead. Again, they celebrate their ancestors and give respect for those that came before. Unfortunately, nowadays we seem to have used Samhain and this time of year for celebration to celebrate what they call Halloween, and Halloween where everybody dresses up as ghouls and ghosts and etc. and all the rest of it, and it just becomes like a kind of like dark, macabre kind of celebration, whereas actually it has deep rooted spiritual attributes to this. Okay, and what I find really lovely around this time of year, yes, we're celebrating the ancestors and those that have gone before, and also here we are, we're celebrating the light. And the light is from where they go, but it's also from where we've all come. It's the light within us all. It's the light that shines in our own ignorance. Okay, it really is the light that shines everything. I mean, the light is really the key to our own development, should have you. So what they do anyway is in India is they put candles in rows, okay, and these rows are called Diyas, okay. Now they put these in rows, and they're meant to bring in purity, good luck and power, okay. So they put them outside their houses, these rows, to enhance this in. Not only that, they clean their house, like thoroughly, cleanse their house and get rid of old things they don't want. You know, they mend broken things as well, so they really do clear and repair and replenish their house. So it's all clean, because they say that the goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth and prosperity, will only come into your house if it's clean and tidy and light, and it's this lightness again. Okay, they also they open all the windows and the doors, and they basically to let any negativity out, and to let the good fortune and the wealth in. Okay, and then there's a matter of the whole feasting with the family where they do sweets. I mean, I've been to the temple in North London and it's quite something. It's amazing. The absolute abundance of flowers like calendula, just gorgeous marigolds everywhere. These whole mandalas made of fresh flowers and fresh foods and nuts, and it's just magic. It's just amazing. And then there's the sharing and the giving of gifts, etc. at this time of year. So they also set off firecrackers, basically fireworks and sparklers, okay, and these are supposed to frighten away all evil spirits, okay, so they're doing this, so frighten, which is great, you know, you and your mates, off you go. So not only do they cleanse the home, this is also, and we often forget maybe around the time of Diwali, that it also is represented by the deity of Ayurveda. Okay, now Ayurveda is the health system of India. So not only are we cleansing our external space to welcome in good fortune and wealth, but we're also cleansing our internal space to welcome in good health. Okay, so not to be dismissed or to forgotten about in any way. So that can literally be as simple as increasing your water. Oftentimes, you know, this time of year, like kind of like autumn time, is that people are often doing cleansing. You know, you do cleansing in the spring and you do cleansing in the autumn time. Okay, so you start to cleanse the body, even drinking more water, having special teas on this day, just helping the system. But more than that, it's cleansing the mind of, like, you know, deciding to yourself as well that, you know, I'm no longer going to put up with this way that I am of being. You know, I'm no longer going to, you know, just let my mind rule my body. You know, I am literally going to take the reins of my mind, and I'm going to steer it in the right direction. I'm no longer beholden to this person or this or whatever. It really is a time of opening the windows of your mind, opening the windows of your body, of your house, to just flush out all that you no longer need and no longer serve. It's kind of a reboot to the system, and so that's why I think it's a really important festival to discuss and to discover and to incorporate in our lives, of how our own cleansing and purification can have an effect on our day-to-day life. I mean, as they say, that the light is believed to be the knowledge and the consciousness that will drive away the ignorance within us. So let us be the light. Let us clear what no longer serves us on every level, and choose this time as a time when we let the light come in and shine through us in every single way, because our own light will shine and shine out the darkness within us as it will without us. So everybody stay strong, keep shining your light internally and externally. The light, the more work we do on ourselves, the more our light shines, the more it shines for everybody, as a community, as a country, as a world. So shine on, all of you beautiful diamonds out of there. Happy Diwali.